In a poor village on the outskirts of the city lived a struggling couple named Chinedu and Ada. Their house was a small cracked mud hut with a rusty zinc roof that leaked whenever it rained. The walls were weak. Life had never been kind to them. Chinedu once dreamed of becoming a successful businessman in the city, but things never worked out. Poverty slowly turned him into a bitter and frustrated man.
It's never enough.
Please, don't go.
I'm done.
One hot afternoon, Chinedu sat outside the hut, staring angrily at the road while kicking dust with his feet. Inside the house, Ada struggled over a small charcoal stove, cooking a watery pot of soup with the little food they had left. Ada was heavily pregnant. Despite her condition, she still worked every day trying to support her husband. Chinedu, the food is ready.
Buying motorcycles, living well. But me, I have nothing.
We may be poor now, but we still have each other. But Chinedu is desperate. That same night, he secretly left the house. He walked far into the dark forest, following a narrow path known only to those seeking dark powers. After a long walk, he arrived at a hidden shrine lit by dim red candles. The air smelled of blood and burnt herbs. In the middle of the shrine sat a feared native doctor called Dibia Ogwu, surrounded by strange charms, skulls, and animal bones. The old man slowly lifted his head when Chinedu entered.
I have been expecting you.
You knew I was coming.
Desperate men always come here. Tell me what you want.
Plenty money. I want to become rich.
Money has a price.
My wife?
The life of a pregnant woman carries great power. If she is used for the ritual, wealth will flow to you like a river.
Chinedu's heart began to beat loudly. For a brief moment, he remembered Ada's kindness, her love, and how she had always stood by him. But then he imagined big houses, expensive cars, and a life of luxury. Greed slowly swallowed his conscience.
I will bring her.
Ada, my love, I missed you.
Chinedu, you're home. Is everything all right?
Yes. Here, let me help you.
2 nights later, Chinedu returned home acting unusually kind. Ada noticed immediately. Chinedu, what happened? You look happy.
A man in the next village wants to help me start a business. He asked me to come tonight.
Really?
Yes. But he wants to see both of us.
Ada happily followed her husband into the night. They walked deeper and deeper into the forest. Soon they arrived at the dark shrine. Chinedu, why are we here? Before she could react, 2 strong men rushed out and grabbed her arms. Ada screamed in fear. But Chinedu stood there silently, as the shadows whispered of what was to come. You brought me here! Chinedu, I am carrying your child.
I'm sorry.
Those were the last words she heard. The ritual was performed that night. Ada and her unborn child died inside the shrine. A week later, strange miracles began happening in Chinedu's life. A distant relative suddenly left him a large amount of money. A business opportunity appeared that made him extremely rich within months. Soon, Chinedu moved to the city and bought a massive mansion. He bought luxury cars. He wore expensive clothes. He became known as one of the richest men around. But with wealth came a new lifestyle. Chinedu started partying every night. Different women followed him home constantly. He drank heavily and spent money carelessly. Ada was completely forgotten, or so he thought. He drank heavily and spent money carelessly. Ada was completely forgotten, or so he thought. One night, after returning from a club with 2 women, something strange happened. The lights in the mansion suddenly went off. The air inside the house became freezing cold. Chinedu, did you hear that?
It's nothing. Just the wind.
was that? The mirror!
Get back!
It's breaking!
That night, Chinedu could not sleep. Around 2 a.m., he heard footsteps in the hallway. His bedroom door slowly opened by itself. Standing in the doorway was Ada, but she looked terrifying. Her skin was pale. Her eyes were dark and empty. Her pregnant stomach remained swollen.
No, this cannot be!
You killed me!
Georgia!
But the haunting never stopped. Everywhere he looked, Ada appeared. The women he brought home began running away in fear, claiming they saw a pregnant ghost in the house. Chinedu stopped sleeping. He stopped going out. Fear destroyed the life he once enjoyed. One stormy night, thunder shook the sky. Ada appeared again in the living room. This time she stood directly in front of him.
Greed gave you wealth, but it will also bring your end.
Next morning, neighbors found Chinedu's body lying outside his mansion. His eyes were frozen wide open in fear. No wounds, no explanation. Please follow and like for more interesting stories like this.